Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
어.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
하여튼 해리포터나 얘나 말 존내 안 들어요. 하지 말라는 거고 씨발 몰래 가가지고 어떻게든 가. 야 새끼들 말이야. 선생님이 말을 하면 말을 들어야지. 세바스찬.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
란로 확실히 하진 않지만 얘기할 필요 없죠.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
그렇지.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
투명망토.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
우리 걸리면 어쩜?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
사서 선생님 어떡하지?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
이렇게 말하는 거 봐라.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I meet you later. 밤 배경이 더 이쁜 것 같아요.
Accio.
얻었니?
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
오.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know.
투영 마법이래.
Disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as
오호,
a bow.
망토 얘기
Those are
나오는구나.
expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
저렇게 비싼 걸 해리포터는 공짜로 받았단 말이야? 와, 리듬 게임. 우와. 투영 새 주문을 거시겠습니다. 이런 식으로 들어가는구나. 개쩐다. 그러면은 투영 마법이 뭘까? 이거구나. 오케이. 저 주문서 뭐야? 와, 가보자.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Accio.
오케이. 저 친구 어떻게 몰래 가지? 어떻게 알았냐? 이게 보이는구나. 됐다. 지금이다. 아닌가? 지금이 아닌 듯. 지금인 듯. 좋아. 천천히. 이거 사용하면 어떻게 돼? 오. 오케이. 좋아. 야, 이걸 못 들어? 레전드.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
북케이스.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I
said usually.
유슈.
It'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
아, 오케이. 열쇠가 왜 필요한데?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Hello, Homora.
아, 알로
That's
호모라.
how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Homora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
이 새끼 못 믿겠는데? 됐나? 아, 저걸 어떻게 몰래 가? 여보세요. 무슨 소리 듣지 못했어요?
Someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
오케이. 됐어. 좋아, 세버스찬 나이스. 도서관 열쇠를 획득했습니다. 도망가. 왔다.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
이제 책을 찾아야 한다.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice.
Revelio.
Judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
내려가야 되나 본데? 내려가야 되나 봐. 저 뭐야? 오. 오케이. 시선을 끌 수 있는 게 있구나.
Don't let her see you.
유령 어디 있는데? 된 거 아니? 오, 존나 무서워. 야, 이게 나였으면 눈치챘을 것 같은데. 오케이, 좋아요. 오, 유령. 왔다.
Should be in there. No need for us to be skulking about.
아, 싫어.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Because Merlin knows everyone else is given.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
음.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're... Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
오케이.
You're being awfully cryptic.
아까 이거 주문서 사둘걸. 이거 열 수 있는 주문서. 좀 아깝네. 이건가?
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
아, 가장 어두운
Revelio.
방법. 뭐야 방금? 막 뱀 있고 그런 거 아니지? 아시오. 레비오소. 좋아요.
Who have we here?
아, 걸렸다.
Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to
아,
tell.
좋댔다.
I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
괜히 나한테 내가 널 믿어도 되는 걸까?
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
인정.
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
좋아.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
좋아요. 아 이거 또 마법 주문 이거 바꿔야 되네 또. 아, 존나 귀찮게 하네 진짜.
Reparo.
오케이. 이건가 보다. 아니네요.
Revelio.
좋아. 약간 비밀의 방 같은 느낌. 와도 되는 거예요?
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
고대 마법의 흔적이다.
There must be more to this room.
청록색 종려의 무늬 스카프.
That's it.
야 가도 돼? 가보자. 오케이.
Revelio.
살짝 불안하긴 한데. 제발 평범하게 그니까 전혀 평범하지가 않아요. 비밀 해결사의 잠옷.
Where might this lead?
고대 문고. 로딩. 오 좋아요. 로딩 좋네 길어.
Revelio.
레벨레요. 비밀방. 아니 이거 어떻게 건너?
Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
룬을 깨우라고? 룬이 뭐야? 아 저거구나.
Accio.
아키요. 아이고 스펠 언제 바꾸고 앉았어.
Levioso.
레비었어. 야 일어나. 야 일어나. 좋아. 지금인가요? 나이스.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
오케이. 와. 고대 주문이 미쳤네.
Protego. Levioso. Accio.
콤보 지렸다. 오 개간지. 좋아요. 뭐 알았어. 가보자.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 응. 일어나.
Levioso.
둘, 셋, 넷.
Accio.
아, 씨발 떨어지는 거를 왜 다시 주워? 이 새끼가?
Levioso.
빠이. 오케이. 그리고 여기 밑에 저거 뭐야? 알았다. 알았죠? 건너가서 건너편에서 기다린 다음에 니봐요. 이걸 건드려주는 거네. 아닌가? 좋아. 일단 가봅시다. 지나가다 보면 진짜 먹을 수 있겠죠? 나 먹을 수 있을 거라 믿어. 일단 지내.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio.
이제 수리해.
Reparo.
돌아오너라. 안 돌아오죠? 되나 봄? 뭐 수리한 거냐?
Reparo. Reparo.
안 되네. 아 그만해 멈춰. 알았어 내가 잘못했어. 됐어.
Nearly there.
뭐야 씨발. 아하. 알았다. 알았다. 요런 식으로 움직이는 거였구만.
Revelio.
별거 없었잖아. 저건 뭐야? 와. 일단 가. 좆된 것 같긴 한데 일단 가. 개자석들. 덤벼. 좀 많은 듯. 좀 많은 듯. 레비오소. 깜짝아. 좋아요. 아키오. 오케이. 자식아. 우후. 아야. 오케이. 좋아. 됐어. 잘했다. 내 체력 표션이 없다. 너무 막 조지긴 했네.
It is a book after all.
피카츄.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 절대 죽지 않죠? 다크소울로 연마된 내 실력. 뭐야? 뭐냐 방금? 야 그래 박아. 누구의 기억? 와, 책의 기억. 뭐지? 와. 와. 호그와트인가 설마? 아니지? 마법 개사기네. 병도 치료해주냐 설마? 뭐지? 와, 학생으로 들어갔구나.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or
고대
traces
마법.
that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
얘 뭔가 흑화할 것 같다잉?
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
대답 안 해? 와, 얘 뭔가 볼드모트 과인데? 저 친구 볼드모트 과예요. 오케이. 와,
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone.
과연, 과연.
If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
눈
You're
왜
a
저래?
bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else.
올.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
올. 저 새끼 슬리데린 아닌 듯. 뱀새끼는 아니었고요.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 그대로 나가면 되나?
Accio.
좋아요. 야, 몸 숨겨야 돼 또? 아니지? 갑시다. 피그 교수의 교실로 들어가세요. 세바스찬 좋댔네. 난 모르겠다. 난 모르겠다. 내일 아니고요. 우와, 여기 뭐야?
Revelio.
원래 이런 게 있었나? 밤 배경이 더 이쁘네. 그렇지. 봐, 이런 거 못 참죠. 내가 솔직히 슬리데린 과죠? 내가 슬리데린이죠? 피그 형! 기다리기. 좋아, 좋아. 뭐야? 와, 해 뜰 때까지 기다린 거야? 대박이네.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood
아, 다 말했네.
makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black.
존나 혼나야 돼.
It was a book we were after.
말 존나 안 들어.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Take a look. 책 가져왔네. 아, 찢어진 구간.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
마법부에 뭐라고 말씀하실 거예요?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
알겠습니다.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
마법약?
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
인정.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
오케이.
And don't neglect your friends.
그리고
You may be
이거
surprised by how much you can learn from
Revelio.
them as well.
아무것도 없네. 좋아, 가자. 챌린지맨에서 이용할 수 있는 미수령 보상이 있습니다. 벌써 레벨 9네요. 진행 존내 빨라. 이거 슬리데린. 오케이. 슬리데린 느낌. 좋아. 마음만큼은 슬리데린이다.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
Revelio.
I'd like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
저 뭐야? My classroom. 뭐야? 네티가 방금 부엉이 우편에서 보내준 호그스미필드 마을에서 만나자고 요청했다. 아, 씨발. 아, 씨발. 이거 뭐야 이거? 세계 지도. 하일랜드 지도입니다. 오. 호그스필드 마을. 오케이. 탐험을 진행한 지도 속 안개를 제거하고 새로운 장소 마을, 지하 감옥, 도적, 캠프 등을 찾아보세요. 개빡세네. 와, 호가트 개간지. 나 저 다리 알아요. 와, 씨발 미쳤네. 잠깐만, 여기 아니, 여기 아니. 좋아. 루벨리오. 와, 미친. 저게 어디 무슨 편이더라? 저기서 대화하는 거 기억나는데 기억이 안 나네.
Wonder who lives here.
It is good to see you, my friend.
그렇지. 존내 멀리 왔다.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and
너 어떻게
Harlow
알아? 나
after
얘기
you.
안
I'm
해줬는데?
all right at the moment.
아, 맞다. 같이
We did
있었지?
not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
나도 모르겠는데?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
절대 얘기
To
안
all of
해주지.
us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade.
깨달은 게
You
있다고?
displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
그러다 위험해질 수도 있어. 한번 걱정해주자.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking
Operation.
him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
네티는 왜 여기 있는 거지? 이 누구 집이냐 여기?
Off on another adventure, are we?
위에 집인가 봐요. 뭔 일이야?
What's going on here?
왕가도에 온 그녀.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you.
우와. 뭔 일이지 여기?
Must have come this way. Think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might.
범죄자다.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
어?
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
좋아. 좋아. 맞짱뜰 때구만. 아.
Found ya. I refuse to be treated.
This is not going well for you.
좋아. 좋아. 제발.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
뭐야 조법이잖아. 아 조법이 아니네요. 누구야?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
오. 쌩키다. 필드 가이드 컬렉션의 새로운 적 유형과 함께 갱신되었다. 특정 마법에 의한 약점과 같은 유형 정보를 알 수 있습니다. 잠깐 타임. 잠깐 타임. 씨발. 오 피했다. 스투베파이. 좋아. 좋아. 닭다리 됐다.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in
아니.
such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
주문을 바꾸고 해야 되는데 전투 중에는 이게 안 눌리네요. 뭐 어떻게 하라는 거야? 대화하기.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care
그렇지.
to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
프리아라는 분은 누구죠?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one
Wife?
who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist
고고학자로
specializing in
일하고
Merlin's
있다.
work and life.
정말 대단한걸요?
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
Wow.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
정말 흥미로운데요?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
나 하나도
I
이해
brought a
이해
trunk
못했어요.
full of mallowsweet.
Revelio.
It's just over there by my tent.
하나도 이해를 못했어요.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
향이 나는 아우.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here,
소용돌이?
as well as a stone swell on the ground.
소용돌이. 아하, 여기구나. 향이 나는 아우. 오.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio!
그럼 이거, 그다음 이거, 라스트 이거겠지? 됐어. 오, 뭐임? 와,
Yes, how beautiful!
간달프다.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio.
사라졌어.
I take it we can call that a success?
We
어허.
can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
오케이.
And do be careful out here.
Revelio.
What needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
또 머나먼 길을 가야 되는군요. 아우. 그리고 여기에 뭐가 있네 또. 나 이거 호박 보니까 알 것 같다. 여기 해그리드 집 아니야?
Revelio.
과거의 해그리드, 아니 과거 아니지, 미래의 해그리드 집. 계세요? 이것저것 하고 논다고? 와우. 관리인의 도구. 아, 이거 관리인 그거구나. 그 맞는데? 해그리드 그 거시기 맞는데? 이거 호박 보니까 기억나네. 아, 맞네. 둥글둥글아잉. 맞네요. 퀘스트 하자. 약초학 수업 가봅시다. 드디어 간다. 좋아.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
과자 숨긴 거야 방금? 와, 나 여기 분위기 보니까 알 것 같다. 영화에서 보던 그 거시기 수업이다. 아, 맞네.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
그 막 소리 지르는 그 식물.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
와, 후프푸프 학생반 차별하는 거 보소.
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Knowledge.
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
Bouncing ball?
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Wow.
Accio.
Accio. Accio
Let's see if we
식물.
can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable.
나온다.
Shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a
맨드레이크. 제발. 와.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new core and pat down the soil.
존내 시끄러워.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Reparo.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
선생님 이쁘다. 좋아요.
Our next task will be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
오 나이스 개꿀.
Second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig.
좋아.
He's hardly ever in his classroom.
뭐 더 없나?
Strange.
좋아요.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
인정. 귀가 먹는 줄 알았어요.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
수업 이렇게 잡으면 진짜 재밌겠다.
My star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple.
화분용 테이블에
Take the
심고
seeds
수확할
to
수
your
있을
potting
때까지.
table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
마지막에 정색한 거야? 둘둘.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with.
화분용 테이블 해체됨. 꽃 박하. 준비 예상 9분 58초. 빈 화분. 기다려줘야 돼?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Wow.
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
리엔더 프레구에트와 만나기.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these nice
Okay.
work in defense against the dark arts.
좋아 좋아. 다 무시해 다 무시해.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Revelio.
He's good.
오 뭐야? 벚꽃나무다.
But you outright slaughtered him. It was
개
brilliant.
이쁘네.
Oh. Well,
좋아요.
Thank you.
빨리빨리 합시다.
I
빨리빨리.
nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of... Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your...
좋아 좋아
Now,
좋아 좋아
see
좋아.
that dummy? Just
덤이다.
toss the cabbages at it.
인형에 던져보라고? 탭을 누른 상태로 장착하기. 됐다.
Look at that.
아하.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their
아 이렇게
mouths on.
사용하는 거구나.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
좀 쓸모가 있을지도.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
오케이.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
리벨리오. 여기 자게요? 알로 호모라. 아우 주무십시오 형님.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 따라라따라라. 벚꽃나무 벚꽃나무. 좋아. 온실나무. 지하 가무처럼 깊숙한 곳에서 뻗어 복잡하게 얽혀있다. 개간지네. 좋아 좋아. 좋아 좋아.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages.
중국산 깨무는 양배추.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
원예에 재능이 있다.
Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
헛. 그럼요. 식물은 정말 많은 걸 주잖아요.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
와.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
좋아 좋아. 퀘스트. 마법약 교실. 마법약 수업에 출석하기. 드디어 이제 약물 배웁니다. 마약 만들러 간다. 좋아. 따라다따라다. 약으로 체력이 회복되는 게 있다? 조사기지. 마약이지 그게.
Revelio.
레벨리오.
From the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
그리핀도르 옷이 제일 이쁜 빨강색. 아우. 이게 어떻게 보면 슬리데린 옷이 간지라고. 존내 양아치 새끼들이라고. 좋아. 여기 원래 스네이프 교수가 나오지 않나?
Potions is one of the most
비슷해.
challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
비슷해,
As
비슷해.
fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
오.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
포인트
Before
레븐클로.
today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
이 교수님도 나 싫어하는 거 아님? 해리포터 싫어했던 것처럼? 좋아하지만 싫어하는?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
존내 빨리요. 좋아.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
어허. 호클 럼프즙 추가하기. 호클 럼프즙 추가하기. 야, 존나 많이 추가했는데? 괜찮아? 바로 마셔봐. 냄비 적기. 불안하다. 이 새끼 요거 한 바가지 먹었다.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew.
야, 모범생이요.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
오, 나이스요.
Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
자급자족해야 된다.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
오케이. 좋아. 게임 너무 재밌다. 와, 씨,
My
어떡하냐.
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion.
게임 존나 재밌네.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Professor Sharp
말 다 걸고 다녀.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
그렇지. 제대로 들었어.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
론 위즐리.
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
푸퍼
You'll already
깃털?
be in Sharp's office with his permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
아, 몰래 가져오라고? 깃털 가져다 줄게.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather. As long as
대신
it's certain Sharp won't miss
보상은
it.
있어야 될
I
거다.
assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
오케이. 갖다 줍시다. 들어가서.
Revelio.
잡종견털. 죽기. 뭐야 이거? 뒷문으로 의심스러운 배달이 이루어졌다. 가게의 뒷문? 오케이. 다 가져가자. 다 훔쳐, 다 훔쳐. 아, 이 깃털이구나. 야, 이거 맞나 싶어요. 저 가져가도 돼? 어디 있냐 얘? 무슨? 됐어.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
불안하다. 와, 이제 만들 수 있는 거야? 두 개밖에 못 만드네요. 죽기. 좋아요.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
이 새끼 이거.
It's not supposed to. Ah!
어. 와.
Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
아으.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
아무것도 아닙니다.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
아.
Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
아, 좆됐다.
This will answer to me as well.
아, 저 개새끼 때문에.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
아. 무슨 말씀인지 잘 모르겠는데요?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your
나는
own
고자질쟁이가 아니다.
I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master.
마법약의 달인이 아니라는 걸 기억해라.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
좋아.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Classes.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
뭐야 인맥 쌓는 거야 지금?
You're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
하,
Well
조밥이지.
done.
샤프 교수님은 아니신 것 같던데?
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
Quite
See
clever.
you soon, no doubt.
So Nicholas,
오케이.
our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the
니콜라스? 나 왜 찾지? 자 가봅시다. 날 찾는구만. 이 새끼 이거 말 걸어보자.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind.
뭐야 완성됐어?
Still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
별일 아니었어. 너 때문에 일이 꼬였어.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
그래 다음에 터지겠지.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's ink.
Revelio.
루벨리오. 이거 아니구나. 그 해리포터 영화에서 저거 터트리는 애 꼭 있었는데
Handy resource indeed. Your field.
이름이 기억이 안 나네요 그 친구는. 이제 목 달랑달랑 닉이랑 대화하면 될까?
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a
목이
moment.
달랑달랑한 닉.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
좋습니다.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section.
그 목 달랑달랑하는 것 좀 보여줄 수
Secret safe
있어요?
with me?
궁금하다. 빨리빨리
This
좀
may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages.
누구지?
I'd be happy to take you to him if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
무슨 부탁인가? 무슨 부탁이지?
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could
부엌에
simply go into the
가서
kitchen
상한
and procure a
로스트.
little rotten roast beef.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
빨리 좀 가면 안 돼요? 아 존내 느려
I beg
답답해.
your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that.
어허. 집 요정의 제조법 책. 아 요리 집 요정이 하는구나. 맞다.
My ghostly form cannot carry it.
목이 달랑달랑한 닉 별명이죠. 근데 그렇게 불리는 걸 싫어합니다, 얘는.
Revelio.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
이거 배를 근질근질 하면은 웃으면서 문고리로
Here
바뀐다던데.
we are. Tickle the pear.
맞네.
Head on in.
그대로네.
You say tickle the pear.
Yes, in the painting.
와, 맞네. 와.
Do try not to get in the way of the house elves.
아. 진짜야. 와. 진짜였어.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could
Plenty
they
of
want?
delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly
You know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job easier.
humans can get.
논서치.
Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
좋아. 집요정 숙소. 와, 이거 집요정 숙소야? 귀엽다. 이게 집요정 숙소구나. 얘들 여기 사는 거야?
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
오케이. 응?
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
외실 레빗.
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten
나
roast beef.
구했는데?
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
여기서 마법으로 음식을 만드니?
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
하면 안 되는 요리가 있어?
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
여기에 내가 와도 괜찮아?
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
존나 착하네.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
오케이.
Revelio.
오케이. 식탁. 올려놓으면 마법을 통해 음식이 연회장 테이블로 이동합니다. 와, 씨. 다 셀프였어. 뭐하냐? 얘 왜 이래? 너 괜찮아? 버그인가 보네?
Revelio.
루벨리오. 맞네, 버그 맞네요. 갖다 줌.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's Let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see.
목이 없는?
I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
불안하다. 위험하지 않나요?
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
거기 도착하면 제가 뭘 어떻게 해야 할까요?
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
로스트 비프를 다른 유령한테 준다는 거예요?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
얘는 그 목 다 안 잘려나가서 그 협회에 가입 못한다고 들었었는데.
Very well.
그 조건이 맞나?
I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful.
무슨 조건 때문에 협회에 가입 못했다는 걸로 알고 있는데 지금 그 협회 가입하려고 생질하는 거구나.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
패트릭인가?
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like.
Oh.
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt.
와.
Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
좀 안타깝다. 죽어서도 환영받지 못하네요.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
펌킨.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be.
It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
어우.
Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot
다른 곳으로
each
옮길 거다.
time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
오케이. 머리통은 어쩌다 잃었어요?
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow.
반란을 일으킨 동지들과
We didn't like
처형당했대.
the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
반역죄로 머리를 잘린 거구나.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
그게 왜 그러는
Why
거예요?
are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
존나 너무한 거 아니야?
If that's what I need to do to speak
부조리잖아.
to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5
아직도
times.
5번 찾기 전까지 끝나지 않는데요. 역시 유령들의 여유인가?
Cast away until you find him.
Accio,
Discovered already?
뭐 바로
We
찾았네.
need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey.
저 어디다 숨겼어?
This is not my
Won't be long now.
나이스.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say
되게
to old Jackdaw
젊은
here.
친구네.
You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget?
잠깐
The
그거
map on
훔쳐서
those
목 잘린
pages
거야?
led me to my demise.
아 맞네.
I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest and I'll show you where
금지된
to go?
숲이다. 누가 당신의 목을 자른 거죠?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
헐. 피부색에서 어떻게 훔쳤나요?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
저런 동굴에 뭐가 있는데?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly,
오,
some
보물.
treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
인정. 좋아요.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
와 죽어서도 유령이 돼 있는 저 느낌. 뭔가 싫다. 좋아요. 기다리기.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the forbidden forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I
인트라무로스.
think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Shall we? Let's go, man. You're first. Ghost first.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you. Revelio.
Surprising how much of this is
와.
rather unfortunately coming back to me.
거미. 오.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
거미랑 싸워야 되나 봐.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
오씨.
Revelio.
그 영화에서 봤던 그 곳인가? 거미 잔뜩 있는 거 봐.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
오. 오. 무서운데?
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
오케이. 위쪽으로 올라가면 되네요. 불안한 느낌과.
Revelio.
이거 뭐지? 퍼프 스캔. 건들지 말자. 위험한 일이 도사릴지도. 오케이. 왔다.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
수사슴? 걔네 아니야? 반인 반동물?
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
와. 여기서 연구를 한 거구나. 암호 속삭이기.
Intramuros.
오. 던전이다. 오. 뭐임?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually
Ah.
lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
좋댔네.
Why? Stupendous!
좋아. 좋아. 스튜피드 파이. 아우.
I won't.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
좋아. 오케이.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
오케이. 저거 먹고 싶은데 못 먹네. 돈 열받네. 가자. 잭도우의 무덤. 오, 날 밝았어.
Revelio.
레벨리오.
Wonder how big this place is.
좋아, 좋아. 뭐 있다. 13원. 좀 넓네요, 여기. 많이 넓네. 저건 또 뭐야? 좋아, 가자. 다 왔어, 다 왔어. 저기는 뭐 어딜까? 가자. 저 누구야? 가운데 뭐 누구 있다.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
어?
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
아, 리처드 잭도 얘야? 헐.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw.
이 방 뒤에 또 다른 공간이 있나?
There's something beyond this room.
뭐지? 잠깐 타임. 파밍 먼저. 꽉 찼대. 좋아. 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 한 명씩. Stupid Pie. 좋아. 잘하고 있다. 덤벼. 아, 좀 아깝다 이거. 좋아. 됐어. 이제 쟤네들이 문제구나. 오. 이거 도움 되나 봐. 타임. 아. 반치. 엑스펠리아무스. 오, 씨, 존나 무서워. 좋아. 오케이. 좋아. 좋아. 나이스. 이거 못 잡아서 죽은 거야? 저런. 뭘까? 레벨리오.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
제한구요. 맞아. 초반에 봤잖아. 오 쉣. 이게 어디지?
Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
미친.
How am I being protected? What sort
뭐야?
of magic is this?
오. 와. 미친 마법.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
안 지켜주면 좆되는 거예요. 와, 나이스.
What is this place?
레벨리오. 뭐야? 와, 개무서워. 뭐야? 우와.
Can it be?
헐. 여기서 만난다. 수상하러 만나네.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
당연하죠.
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
아, 책 가지고 또 와야 돼? 교수님 예언자인가요?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
여길 왜 지도 내실이라고 하는 거예요?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
오케이, 가서 책 가져올게요.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
고대 마법과 연결되어 재능 1이 잠금되었다. 마법사 레벨 높일 때마다 재능 포인트 1점 받는다. 오, 이런 게 있었어? 우와, 어둠의 마법. 아브라카다로 적을 쓰러뜨리면 저주받은 적까지 모두 처치합니다. 와, 전투 친구는 아예 이거 두 개는 뭐 할 필요가 없을 듯. 좋아.
Revelio.
오호.
Expelliarmus.
익스펠리아무스. 그러면 이제 드디어 그러면 약간 요런 것들 넣어놔야겠다. 좋아, 됐고, 그리고 인센디오 이렇게 하면 되겠다.
Incendio.
와우, 좋았어. 좋아. 가자. 좋은데? 좋았어.
Found the pages and the map chamber.
맞아.
Why would I need the book?
책은 왜 필요함?
You can't imagine.
뭐야, 비밀의 공간인가? 바로 호그와트 올라왔어? 바로 호그와트 왔네? 와, 교수님한테 바로 갈 수 있어요.
I'm back at Hogwarts.
와.
I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
안 돌아오실 듯. 뭘 또 사? 아유. 비행수어. 와, 가자. 날아가자. 어디로 가야 하는가? 여기구만. 프레임 들어. 와, 오케이. 견뎌. 좋아, 아주 잘 견디고. 나 이제 빗자루 사야 되는 거 아님? 님부스 2000. 고쳤네. 좋아. 얘들도 움직이는구나. 나중에 쟤들이 호가트 또 지켜주잖아요, 그죠? 오, 빗자루. 오, 이게 메인이지. 요게 메인이지. 와 뒤졌다. 이제 퀴디치 경기도 할 수 있는 건가?
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
저 빗자루 없는데. 와 영화다.
Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry,
Up!
Madam Kagawa.
Up!
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
그래
The goal of
임마.
today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it?
Huh.
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom. Say up firmly and clearly. Then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up.
오.
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
You stupid ratty school broom.
Up. 말을 해야지. Up.
Up.
그렇지. 원큐에 끝났죠?
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
오, 개쩔어. 나도. 와우.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
땅으로 내려오라고요?
Good. Now, for your
컨트롤.
first lesson, fly
아하.
through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The
좋아.
brooms are school property. I want them returned
This is
in one
brilliant.
piece.
This
와,
will take
별거
some getting
없는데?
used to.
좋아요. 오, 드디어 날아다닌다.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage
어려운
the more
움직임?
advanced exercise, shall we?
좋아. 가보자. 오, 재밌어. 너무 재밌어. 어떻게? 어디로 가?
This next set of rings will take you around
오,
the
가속도
ground
있어요.
for more of a challenge.
그리고 또 뭐 있지? 컨트롤은 뭐야? 내려가는 거고. 오호! 좋아.
What a view!
와,
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
저게 왜 빨라 쟤?
Made it! Did anyone else see that?
오!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
오래된 선착장? 띠발. 아, 저게 그럼 그건가 보네. 원래 검은 호수? 그거 타고 건너니까 호가트 오잖아요, 그죠? 배 타고 호가트 오니까.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
오! 큐는 뭐지? 아하. 좋아. 쟤 왜 이렇게 빨라? 난 좀 더 빠를 수는 없나?
Good. I've got this.
너무 느려 터졌는데? 님부스 2000 달라니까?
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
좋아.
I say, I watched you fly through those
아,
rings.
레번클로
You
새끼들.
seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
혼나지 않을까? 그거 아주 마음에 들어요.
Can't say no to that.
음.
What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak.
아, 살짝 돌아서 가자.
The tour is about to begin.
어디로 가는
Follow
건데?
closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
오케이. 빨리 가봐. 가자.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
좋아요, 좋아요.
Nice to get
오.
above it all, isn't it?
오케이. 약간 조작감이 익숙해지기는 좀 걸릴 것 같아요. 느낌이 그래.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out.
어허.
Claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
그니까.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of
앞으로
speed.
숙여보라고?
Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
오.
Now that's more like it.
You sure
개쩔어.
you're not part hippogriff?
뭐야? 어디 갔어? 어? 아, 여기 있다.
There's the famous bridge.
음.
Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts.
아, 근데 밑에는 못
Quite the
보네.
tour, Everett.
밑에는 못 봐요? 존내 답답해. 아직 본 방법이 있지. 내려가면 되잖아. 와, 영화에서 보던 그 다리 이렇게 보게 될 줄이야. 가자. 다음 볼 곳 어디? 퀴디치 경기장이다.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
오호! 저기 개빨리 갔네.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
잠깐만요, 잠깐만요. 어떻게 멈춰? 시프트인가? 아, 시프트다. 찌버려. 오케이. 익숙해져야 돼요. 존나 어렵네.
And where have you two been?
아, 걸렸다.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
저런.
Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom.
뭐야, 조밥이었어? 개 잘 타던데?
Professor.
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use
걸렸다.
better judgment in the future.
네, 알겠습니다, 선생님.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
병 주고 약 주고 좋아요.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
후회하진 않아.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
좋은데? 이제 빗자루를 살 수 있군요. 낮에 마법약 수업에 출석을 해라. 요거까지만 하고 그만하겠습니다. 날라가 보자. 요 마을에서 못하나? 아하. 좋아. 와, 개미쳤어. 오호! 오호! 누나 올라가 보자. 와, 개지린다. 아, 최대 고도가 또 있네요. 더 이상 못 올라가는 거구나. 여기가 간달프가 떨어진 곳인가? 간달프가 죽은 곳이었나? 뭐 어디였지? 여기 아니야? 와우. 개지리네. 와우. 퀴디치 경기장도 한번 가봅시다. 해리포터랑 말포이 여기 밑에서 개지랄 하잖아. 아, 그곳이 여기구만. 여기네, 여기. 여기 맞죠? 여기 맞네. 낮에 마법약 수업에 출석하기. 여긴가? 도착했다. 오케이. 여기서 내리면 되겠지? B. 좋았어. 어우, 로딩. 와. 컴퓨터에 힘내.
Revelio.
좋아요. 좋아. 왔어. 오. 수업 다 받았다. 과제 다 했어요.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You
디펄소.
should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not
가자.
let your mind wander.
좋았어. 디펄소. 새 주문을 잠금 해제했습니다.
If you'd like to practice,
Accio.
perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
오케이.
Revelio.
우리 뵀지? 아, 또 주문을 바꿔 껴야 되네. 아, 존나 귀찮아요. 나 이거 진짜 세상 귀찮아요. 디펄소. 익스펠리아무루스 말고.
Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
멀리 밀어내는 마법이래. 와, 여기까지만 하겠습니다. 여기까지만 하고 내일 또 이어서 해보도록 하겠습니다. 존나 오래 했네.